Talia al Ghul is low IQ. Bane might be mentally ill. The Dark Knight Rises is talked about as one of the most flawed films in the Batman trilogy, and a lot of people bring up plot holes. There's one plot point, not necessarily plot hole, that has bothered me ever since I've seen the movie, and I need to express my views on it, okay? Now, when people talk about this film, they talk about plot holes like, oh, why would Bane put Bruce Wayne in a pit that he could easily get out of? How did Bruce Wayne get from that pit and wherever that country was to Gotham after Gotham was locked down? Why would Bruce Wayne take all this time into creatively putting his bat logo with gasoline on a bridge so he could put fire on it in a dramatic way? Why the fuck didn't Batman aim for Bane's mask in the first fight like he did the second fight? It would have been so easy to defeat Bane, which I kind of agree with. Bane is one of the easier villains to defeat once you figure that out, which is not hard to figure out. And how the hell couldn't Bruce Wayne tell Talia was a villain? Why the hell would he give this woman that he's known a couple of weeks that he slept with once control over a fucking nuclear reactor pretty much? And why the hell were all the cops sent down into the sewers at once only to get locked in there with all that explosive concrete? What are they thinking? None of these plot holes really bother me, because a plot hole, for it to bother me, needs to be big enough that it ruins my enjoyment of the film completely. And none of these plot holes really did that. I didn't really think of them. And yeah, when you notice them when people point them out, right? But they didn't really get on my nerves. But there's one thing that did, okay? There's one thing that never made any sense. And it's the actual plan that Bane and Talia have for Gotham, right? Here it is, right? Bane and his band of mercenaries are going to infiltrate Gotham underground in the sewers, use that to gather up their ranks, to plan all that shit, right? Bane breaks Batman's back. Break the bat so he cannot stop you. Put him in a pit. Expose the lies of the Harvey Dent debacle. Let out all the prisoners from Blackgate. Break the class divide completely and just declare martial law and have anyone can do anything. This is like Purge. It's Purge night, right? It's anarchy out here. Destroy all the bridges and pretty much leave Gotham in no man's land. Bruce Wayne is forced to watch it all. Watch his beautiful city that he's loved so much crumble. And then use a nuclear bomb to threaten the outside government and military from coming in. That's a good plan. That's a smart plan, right? Fulfilled the plan of, okay, we're gonna get revenge on Bruce for killing Ra's al Ghul. So we're going to have him watch as we do this, and you fulfill the League's goal. The League's goal is to destabilize and destroy cities from within so that they balance the society. That's a pretty smart plan. I get that. Then there comes the adage of the nuke. Now, the nuke, like I said, is good to threaten the outside military and government with. If you come in here, if you try to fuck with our martial law, we're going to nuke this place from orbit. Cool. Got it. The government is not setting foot on your city after that. But then they actually go all the way with it and say, no, we're gonna nuke Gotham, and all of us are gonna die. And I'm thinking to myself, your plan went from beautiful, methodical, smart, we're gonna break down the system, we're gonna break the class divide, we're gonna cause anarchy and let the city's people destroy themselves and have Bruce Wayne watch too. We're gonna nuke everybody. We're gonna nuke the city from orbit, bro. They ain't going to, there's no balancing society because there's gonna be no society left. That's what we're doing. You went from a methodical, smart plan to the most batshit crazy, beyond any terrorist plan I've ever seen in my life. And it's stupid. Here, you could say, okay, well, they are terrorists, Zaffy, and I don't want to say the word because YouTube will demonetize me, but it rhymes with booicide. Couicide bombers exist. But what are the goals of couicide bombers? Usually when we see in these terrorist groups, right? To instill fear, show the enemies how far they're willing to go. Like we're willing to off ourselves to spread our cause, to spread our ideas, and to get media attention. That's like the biggest thing for terrorists, right? We need people to look at us, right? We want to be in the headlines. And then, of course, martyrdom, for their own beliefs. Not any of that really applies to the League, except for maybe, like, look, think about it this way, right? Are they trying to get media attention? I mean, that's not really their goal. Their goal is to destroy Gotham and fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny and get revenge on Batman. Fear? Are they trying to cause fear? Well, there's no one left to cause fear to. They want to cause fear to the government so that anyone can know who the League is, bro. You have destroyed the League! You have destroyed the League by doing this, and we're going to get to that. Oh, attention. Oh, we're going to get attention. You're dead. What's the point in being the headlines if you are dead? Think about the League of Assassins. There's not a lot of them left. Yeah, sure, it's a global organization. It's not just one clan of ninjas. But, like, if you think about it, Batman blew up a fucking temple of them. I'm pretty sure most of them died. I'm pretty sure a lot of them died there, y'all. Okay? Ra's al Ghul was defeated. Most of the League that came with him to Gotham, which was like a major band of them, got defeated. And Bane says, I am the League of Assassins. I am the League of Shadows. Right? So you can assume Bane's taking with him remaining remnants of the League, and Talia has them too with her influence. So most of the League is in Gotham by this point. What the fuck is the point of amplifying a cause of the League of Shadows if you're going to nuke everybody? In my eyes, most of the League that's left is working for Bane and Talia in this film. But you want to nuke everybody, including yourselves. You're somehow magically going to survive the nuke that's happening within the city that you're in, dumbass? And think about it this way. Do you know this is like a disgrace to Ra's al Ghul's legacy, right? Think about it. Ra's al Ghul didn't just want to change Gotham, because Bane and Talia use that word flippantly. Ra's al Ghul's destiny. Ra's al Ghul's destiny was the League of Assassins' destiny. And their destiny was beyond just one city. They wanted to change the world. It doesn't stop at Gotham. Gotham is like a major corrupt city that they want to stop. Yes, it's a big thing for them. It's a big win. But a big fish isn't the only fish. There's a fucking ocean to conquer out there. That's the point. They're an organization that keeps going for decades and decades and decades. For you to nuke yourselves all for one city, that's stupid. That's low IQ. Think about the League of Assassins as well. What do they do? They destabilize different communities and cities and societies to create balance to those societies. Here are some ways that they destabilize it. Plague rats on trade ships, alright? Sacking of Rome. The Great Fire of London, which didn't kill everybody in London, but it led to the modern insurance industry. It caused so much damage that it led to something, right? Economically infiltrating cities. Scarecrows poisoning on the populace. Why? Cause enough fear among the citizens that they'll destroy each other, and from the ashes of that will come a better society. Now, here's the thing. Leave society more balanced by destroying it, but there still has to be a society left, right? There still has to be something left that you can rebuild from. If you nuke an entire fucking society, there's nothing left. Oh, what? Oh, this radiation carcass of a city that's been completely destroyed. Oh, the government's gonna come and build a new Gotham. You think that's what Talia and Bane were thinking when they were doing this? You fucking idiots. Ra's al Ghul and his clan always said Gotham must be destroyed. It must be allowed to die, right? Because it's the height of decadence it's gotten to. But they don't mean actually physically like blow it all up and incinerate it, leaving nothing in its trace. No. They mean you need to destabilize it to the point where the bad apples are gone and the right apples are there ripe to grow something new. That's what he meant, not nuke the entire fucking garden. And while that League of Assassins philosophy is flawed, right? Yes, you want to cause so much destruction that something good can come from it, but you can just kill all the city's criminals. Like there are easier, better, more efficient ways to go about it than, oh, we're going to cause a plague or start a fire. You know, like there's easier ways to do it, right? But at least there's some sense there. Dark Knight Rises has no sense. So then the question is, okay, well, they were doing it for revenge on Bruce. That it was emotion was driving Talia and Bane, not IQ and strategy. Okay, fine, let's go with that. So in your plan of revenge, you will die, but the man you're trying to get revenge lives on in a prison that you know can be escaped. Because Talia did it. Bane's like, no one can escape. I couldn't, but little fucking girl did it. So Bruce Wayne, you are fucked. Now, he did break Batman's back. So there is that. But wouldn't it leave a salty taste in your mouth? Like a sour taste in your mouth if you realize we're offing ourselves in a city, but the guy we want revenge on is going to live, and he could grow as a man and build something for the world. We're allowing him the opportunity to do that? I feel like that's a bit weird. What would be a better plan? Nuke an entire city and have the guy you want to take revenge on watch? Okay, fine. That'll cause him a lot of pain. Or let the city just destroy itself from the inside, eat itself, killing the philosophy of Bruce Wayne. Remember, Bruce Wayne says Gotham isn't beyond saving. There are still good people here. He said that to Ra's al Ghul, verbatim. What would be a better fuck you to Bruce Wayne then saying, okay, you think your city's so great, you think your city's beyond saving, we're going to tell you what happens when there's no order in the city, no law. What happens, what will these people do? You think they're going to collectively work to make it better? No, we're going to see them eat each other so that your entire philosophy gets thrown down the shitter. So you will cry at night knowing that what you thought about the city was false. It wasn't worth saving. It's going to destroy itself anyways. Wouldn't that be such a better form of revenge? A philosophical breakdown of Bruce Wayne. And then what is it they say? Then you have my person die? You kill him after you do that. You should kill Bruce Wayne. You should live on to kill Bruce Wayne like your father Ra's al Ghul died. Let him live through the Gotham City destroying itself, and then once he knows that all of his goals were for nothing, and his entire philosophy has been proven wrong, his entire idea of Gotham has been proven wrong, then you put him down. You should live on to do that. You should live on to see the tears in his eyes if you really cared about revenge, Talia and Bane, dumb fucks. For Talia, it makes more sense to me, because Talia is, maybe she's just a scorned daughter who really hated Bruce Wayne and just wanted him. She just was thinking with emotion, right? She's just like, I'm gonna fucking nuke the city and let him watch. But if you're Bane, this makes no sense. Because one, your loyalty to Ra's is nothing compared to Talia's. Bro, you were excommunicated by this man for loving his daughter. I don't know if he loved her as like a father figure or like a romantic. I don't think it's romantic. Let's hope not. Diddy Bane out here. But he loved Talia and was too intense for the League, so Ra's was like, alright, get fucked, bro, leave. So I don't think your loyalty is that crazy to Ra's, but maybe it is. Maybe your dedication is to Talia herself, right? You'll do whatever she says because you love her and you want to protect her. Let me ask you this. This is kind of a shit deal if you're in Bane's position and you really love Talia, because basically what Talia is asking you to do is, okay, this is the woman you love, either as a daughter or romantic partner. Either way, it's fucked up. Talia says to you, I'm gonna bang Bruce Wayne, I'm gonna fuck him before you send him to the pit, and then I'm gonna nuke everyone, including both of us, so we can get back at Bruce. And this will not only kill us, but kill the potential for the League of Shadows to do anything for the world after this, for years and generations to come. Maybe there's a clan of League that still exists outside of Talia, who knows? But for all we know, the main League was here. And all this is going to be done while Bruce Wayne still gets to live at the end of it. Yes, he will suffer and be sad, but you will be gone. Me, you, our League will be gone. If you're Bane, this plan is bullshit. I am getting cucked. That's literally what's happening. If you're Bane, you'd be like, wait a minute. I really hate Batman. I really hate Bruce Wayne. So the woman I love is gonna fuck him and nuke herself and me and our entire organization just to get back at him. I feel like this is a really shit plan and I don't like it. That's literally realistically what I think Bane... You gotta be thinking, bro, Bane, this plan doesn't make any sense. Like, it made sense up until, oh, let's nuke us. Now, you could say, okay, well, Bane is so programmed into this cult ideology that he's going to go through with it. He's going to be a suicide bomber like this, you know? It makes sense. Well, yes, if he was programmed into the League ideology, he wouldn't be doing anything like this because this goes against the League's ideology. The League wouldn't just say, okay, let's just nuke the city from orbit. No, they would say, we're going to destabilize it and destroy it from within. Everything that they did before the nuke coincided with the League's methodology, but the nuke itself, nuking everything, that's a step too far. I think Bane would be like, alright, I don't want Talia and me to die though. Let's try another plan. Here's a smart plan. This is a plan that would have made sense in the Dark Knight Rises. Do everything you did up until the nuke, trying to actually trigger the nuke, okay? You can use a bomb to threaten the government and outside military from coming in, right? Smart. I would say put a dead man switch on you or Talia. Make it Talia because you love her, right? If she dies, everyone dies, right? In your mind, right? Like, your love is dying, okay, kill everybody, right? That makes sense. But not a countdown to a nuke that's inevitably going to go off and kill all of you. Just, that's your point of no return plan, okay? And then you do everything you did and watch the city tear itself apart while this idiot has to watch. And where do you put him? I wouldn't put him in a pit that's so far away. I want to keep him close so you can go and watch him cry. Put him in Blackgate or Arkham after you've let the prisoners out. Bruce Wayne being put in a place made for people he hates, but being put in a place for criminals is the ultimate fuck you to Batman. That's the exact opposite of what he wants to be. What do you think his no kill code's about? I don't want to kill anybody because that'll bring me one step closer to being like these people I'm trying to stop, like the person who killed my parents, right? If you put him in Blackgate Prison or Arkham, where a place that's meant for criminals that he's trying to take down, that's the ultimate irony for him. In the course of doing this, for a couple months, let this happen for a couple months, this plan's gonna work, the city's gonna get fucked, alright? And then after it all happens, after Bruce is forced to watch all this for a couple months to a year, hang this brother, hang him. Release his identity to the world, to hang him in front of the city, so they watch their hero die, and you just kill all the hope. You kill all the hope of the city. It's the most brutal, dark way you could get revenge on Batman, and it's the way I would have gone about it if I was Bane or Talia in their position. And you can still go to continue Ra's al Ghul's work elsewhere. Leave the city, go do your thing somewhere else, right? Isn't it smart? I swear, bro. Look, it's easy to criticize the film after the fact. I understand, bro. I'm a fucking keyboard warrior YouTuber sitting with a mask on talking shit. But I'm telling you, bro, this would have made for a better ending, too, to the movie. I swear it would have. I swear it would have. Those are just my thoughts on it. Like, I've always felt the ending to this plan was fucking stupid. Bane, Talia, use your brain cells, bro. Everything was so smart and methodical, but then we're like, oh, we're gonna nuke everybody. Bro, chill. Chill. You're already doing your job. Nuking everybody destroys the point that you made beforehand. All the steps you made, the incremental steps you made to break the city down, is all for nothing if you turn it to ash. That defeats the point. You want the people to turn on each other, not just nuke them all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, alright? If you want to know why Joker hated Bane and hated his plan too, because Joker did. Joker was probably sitting in Arkham watching this being like, bruh, I'm gonna off myself. Bane's doing everything wrong. He did everything correct up until the nuke. Why are you gonna nuke everybody, bro? I'm telling you, Joker was thinking that too, and I made a whole video just breaking down why, alright? Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. But the army must keep growing. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movies or favorite film theories in a community with like-minded individuals, join the Zafy Discord now. Link is in the description and the comment section as well. Join us. This movement is just beginning. We're taking over Hollywood, one coke line at a time.